It's another acronym. This one is F.A.C.T, FACT. Easy to remember. Fact of change. So F stands for face it. What is true right now? Let's take in the field of money. What might be true is you have 16 cents to your name. What might be true is that with this 16 cents you're going to have to get by for the next 3 days because your payday is 3 days away. What might be true is that you have already borrowed money from everybody you know how to borrow money from. What might be true is that you're in a dead-end job. What might be true is that you're afraid to go after your dream. Any of these things could be true. Maybe what might be true is that you have a bad habit of impulse spending. Maybe what is true is that you have a gambling addiction. Anything could be true, but whatever the situation is now, get really clear on what it is. Face it without any makeup on. Don't dress it up and say, oh, it's only this. Oh, it's not so bad that. No. How is it really? Face it. Don't lie to yourself. Tell yourself the truth. That's step 1, F. Step 2, A, is accept it. Accept yourself. It doesn't do you any good to admit that you're low on money and then beat yourself up for it. That is not going to improve the situation. It's only going to make it worse. It's like when you get stuck in the snow and you start gunning the pedal, it just gets you more stuck. The tires spin and you're in deeper than you were before. You don't want to beat yourself up. You want to accept yourself and just recognize that the skills that you have, the intentions that you have, the awareness that you have, all of that have combined to bring you to this point today where you are. And see if you can find a way to love yourself for that. If it were somebody else, if it were your best friend, and your best friend were in the situation you're in now, could you find it in yourself to love that person, even though the situation they might be in might be a real mess, even though they might have made some really bad choices? Could you still find it in your heart to accept them? If you can do it for them, see if you can just turn the lens and focus it on yourself and give yourself some love and acceptance. That's step 2. Step 3, C, is choose. So now that you've faced, this is where I am, and I accept myself for being where I am, what do I want? Now notice this is what do you want, as opposed to what don't you want. So often I ask people that question and they start to say, well, I certainly don't want blah, 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 and on they go. No, I want to know, what do you want? What do you choose? So going on with this example, if you've gotten yourself down to 16 cents, you've already borrowed from everybody you can, you've got a problem with impulse spending, and it's 3 days till payday, you're in a dead-end job because you're afraid to follow your dreams, whatever this is, what is it you want? So maybe at this point in your life you say, you know, I'm really tired of all this. I want to follow my dream. I've had a dream for a long time to do whatever it might be. Then you get to step 4, T, take a step. Say your dream is to be a world-class photographer and to travel the world taking pictures. What would a step be? Well, if you don't have one yet, it might be get a camera. Of course, with 16 cents, you're going to have to wait for that. So maybe you're going to borrow a camera just on Fridays. You have a friend who's got a camera, and every Friday you're going to borrow that friend's camera and go out and take pictures. Or maybe you're going to open an account in your bank, and as soon as you get some money, instead of spending it on impulse spending, you're going to put money toward your camera. Or maybe you're not in the dire 16-cent scenario. Maybe you're going to put money toward a trip because you want to travel the world. So you start to reprioritize how you're spending your money, because now you've made a choice, you're going after this dream, and you have a specific step that you want to take to get in that direction. Once you've taken that step, then you'll take another step, and you'll keep going until you actually reach your dream. And as you do that, you are changing your life. So here you are with 4 simple steps to making a change. F-A-C-T. Face how it is. Accept yourself for having created exactly what you created and no more. C. Choose what you want. And T. Take a step in that direction. And if you do, soon you will have changed your life.